Hi everyone, welcome. It's great having you here today. I love patchouli and cedarwood. Here I'm adding them directly into my oils because I'm going to be making a lovely soap that is made with my own infused cedar from my land and my own infused pines. And I'm going to be coloring this with simply wheatgrass and activated charcoal. I start the first layer just with the wheatgrass, and I'm using about between an eighth and a quarter teaspoon. I'm wanting to keep the first layer rather light. Now I will tell you, when I first started making this soap, the intention was to create a layered soap with very clean lines. But because of a miscalculation I did, meaning I forgot to discount my water, this stayed rather thin and therefore they didn't set up. So I had to change right on the spot from a clean line layered soap to a hanger swirl soap. So yeah, and this was a decision that I didn't make until actually the second layer when I realized that first layer had not set up. I was still pleased with the outcome, but it wasn't what I had first intended, which is always a bit disappointing, don't you think? But overall, I think that it turned out great. I like using infused oils because of not just the fragrance that they can sometimes bring to the finished soap, though in this case it's rather light, that's why I added the cedarwood and patchouli, but also to some of the benefits. Absolutely great for cleaning off certain types of heavy oils from the skin, like if you have been working on a car or something. These very astringent type properties of the pine and the cedar can really help to remove those without stripping the skin, which I really like. Now, of course, the other butters and oils in here, this has, of course, shea and cocoa butter, olive oil, and the other almond oil and castor oil, of course, oils in here that will moisturize as well as make sure that you are clean, because what is one without the other, right? Which is why I generally love to use goat milk in my soaps, because it really does help to fill in those gaps that sometimes can be missing in certain soaps. But in this case, I feel quite confident that you're going to really be pleased with this, as I will be. All right, so we're going to move forward through the process here. I will let you know that I have been thinking a lot about the drawing, and yes, I know I'm running behind on the drawing. I've been so busy at work, and the camera, I've had some issues with getting the new camera set up and working, and the audio to work, and the truth is, it does record in a higher quality, which means much bigger files, and my computer that I currently have is really limited on handling really large video files. It's just not built as a video editing computer, and it has worked okay with my old camera, but with this new one and the format that it saves in, it is really challenged. So because of that, I've had to delay the drawing and giveaway because I'm going to have to invest in a new computer, something I had not intended on doing. And the situation and scenarios they currently are pushing me in that direction. So it'll be a paycheck or two before I get that done, and then I will try to move forward with the drawing again. And I appreciate your patience. But it has been just a fantastic week start to the week in many ways. I've got a lot of stuff going on at work. I've got the goat babies have been doing well. I have sold some of the goat babies. Yeah, that's right. They now have new homes with new folks that will love them and adore them, and that always makes me happy to find them good homes. And the newest babies or the next, I should say, the next babies that will be born of a new father. If anytime you raise livestock, you have to bring in new blood, as it were. And I have brought in a new stud to take the place of Mr. Bigley. Mr. Bigley will go out to pasture, as it were. He will stay here as a pet, but he will no longer be a breeder. And this new goat, who I will try to get some pictures of and introduce him to you here in the next few days, is just so sweet. He's a really kind, gentle goat, which is sort of why I'm having to move Mr. Bigley away, who is not those things. He is rather aggressive with other males and was picking on this one. And so for this one to be able to move forward and become a breeder, he needed that space. All right. So on this soap, I did cut it too soon. That was a mistake that I made. I simply got impatient and cut it too soon, so it was really soft. But it's okay. I just left it to harden up a bit, and it was fine after the cut. But you do want to be patient wherever you can, and I understand that impatience that can come. I do, but wherever possible, allow 24 to 48 hours for your soap to fully set up, especially if you're dealing with new ingredients or a new recipe, changing things up from the norm. You want to give that extra time so that it comes out of the mold easy and cuts cleanly for you. And it is a challenge. I know it's hard for me to be patient sometimes because we're so excited to see the beauty of our work, right? Well, how did it turn out? Did we make a mistake? Did we have a success? What do we have waiting for us inside? What an exciting time that always is. So I hope you're enjoying the music accompanying this. I will be there may be some quiet interludes in between the pours and such where I'm not speaking, so I hope the music is satisfactory. I want to thank you all. It's really wonderful having you here. This channel is nothing without you. You make the farm what it is. And please comment, and I promise to respond to the comments of this video. I know I haven't been responding over the last few due to being busy, but I've made a commitment to myself on this video to respond to all of the comments and try to get back in the habit again. So thank you all so very much. I hope you have a terrific day, and I'll see you back soon. Goodbye.